what we just witnessed was hip-hop history. Now, I've been a fan of hip-hop since 96. Bought my first rap album in 97. So, I have an extensive memory and history of hip-hop. Growing up in it, making music myself. I have watched this game evolve. I have watched people go toe-to-toe for years and years. And I'm telling y'all, God is my witness. I've never seen nothing like this ever in the history of hip-hop. What Kendrick Lamar pulled off tonight was not only monumental for LA, but it was monumental for hip-hop and the game at large. Okay, so first, the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. I think it's safe to say that Kendrick has won this battle. I think tonight pretty much solidified that song as being one of the top disses ever in hip-hop history. Yes, talking about up there with like No Vaseline, Wangsta, hell, even Back to Back. But Not Like Us is one of the best diss tracks ever. And tonight solidified. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is after this entire battle, after this whole debacle, all of this, I'm ready to see what Drake got to say. Like I'm very interested to see exactly how he's gonna approach this whole situation. Cause he could easily come out with a club song, right? But like, is club songs what people want to hear from him right now? Should he address the Kendrick Lamar situation? Or should he just act like it never happened and just go about his life? I'm pretty sure the label execs would probably want him to just ignore it. Because as you can see from tonight, this nigga Kendrick is a madman, okay? Kendrick Lamar is a menace. He is Dennis the Menace in hip-hop form. So Drake being able to have a career after this, he will. But before I really get into that, let's talk about this concert, man. All right, so starting off, they had DJ Head. He was the opener. He brought out a lot of the local LA acts, you know what I'm saying? Some I wasn't really familiar with. Some I have heard of before, like RJ, heard of him. But he brought out a lot of local LA acts. He brought out a lot of local LA acts, and I thought that was real cool. The second part, DJ Mustard came out. Now, DJ Mustard, he brought some of his friends out. And I think my favorite set of the whole DJ Mustard part was Roddy Ricch. Now, we all know hip-hop, how fickle this game is. You know, if you ain't dropping hit after hit, week after week, you are forgotten about. And in hip-hop, people were saying that Roddy Ricch fell off. They were saying, you know, he ain't got it no more. But I love seeing Roddy Ricch come out there to that crowd. That LA crowd embraced him. I honestly think Roddy needed that, to see him on stage kind of getting embraced by the crowd, just showing him his hits, because he do got hits. You know what I'm saying? So it was real cool seeing him out there. And like I said, at that moment, it felt like LA kind of put their arms around Roddy. Like, nah, bro, we still rocking with you. So that was a real cool highlight. YG came out, he shut it down. Ty Dolla came out. It was just a real star-studded event. Mustard killed it. Dude got so many hits, bruh. Oh my gosh. Then, of course, the main event. First of all, Kendrick starts off the concert looking like a wrestling match, and Kane about to come out. It's all red everywhere. He comes out of the floor, and the first song this man start with is Euphoria. You could feel the energy from the crowd. You could feel people anticipating what was about to happen. Even though I was at home watching it, you know, I still felt the energy from it, dog. It's almost like you can feel the energy coming through the screen. So he starts off with Euphoria, everybody singing it word for word. And then from there, he just proceeds to go down this set list of hits. Now, a lot of Drake fans will say Kendrick ain't got no hits, but I think tonight proves that, yes, bruh got some hits. Now, one of the highlights of Kendrick's set is him reuniting with Black Hippie, Absol, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q. You know, if you came up in that blog era, 2010, 2011, 2012, you know who Black Hippie is. It's that collective of those guys. And seeing them on stage after all these years, how they've evolved as artists, how they've grown as men, very, very, very dope. I kind of thought we were going to get like a Black Hippie album announcement, but maybe in the future. Who knows? Right now, Kendrick is riding high on this monumental run of disses. So I guess we'll figure out later if we're going to get a Black Hippie project. But from there, Kendrick just went on to just keep going hit after hit after hit after hit. And of course, the main event, y'all. Now he gets to Not Like Us. First of all, the first time he performed it, I told people it was gonna feel like the earth was shaking, and I was right. It felt like the earth was shaking. He starts out, people are singing it word from word. They are going crazy. The energy, y'all, was crazy, and I could feel it through the TV screen. And then he gets to the famous part of the song where he's saying A minor. Y'all, they stopped the record, ran it back, did it again, stopped it at that point, and brought it back again. That's why I said this has to hurt for Drake. Imagine you're Drake, and you're sitting at home, and you're watching a stadium full of people, the entire forum, say A minor, and they're like carrying a note. I've never seen nothing like this in hip hop. Even with all the past disses, all my favorite diss songs of all time, they've never been executed at this level. Never. But then again, those were in different eras. Back then, we didn't have social media to carry on the disses. We didn't have social media to make memes about the disses. We didn't have people making reaction videos. We didn't have people. All of that stuff wasn't around. So you got to think, when people are doing all of this, yes, it adds to it. But to hear that shit tonight, what can I say, man? That shit was a win for hip hop. And as somebody, like I said, been following for a long time, I just never seen nothing like this. Then he goes on to perform Not Like Us, not once, not twice, not 3 times. I think he ran it back 4 times. And then he put the instrumental on as they were leaving the building. So you can kind of say it was like 5 or 6 times when he ran it back. Man, monumental night. Kendrick really put on a show this Juneteenth. This will be something that we will be talking about years from now, especially on some hip hop shit, barbershop talk. This is crazy. But you got to see what Drake is going to do. Is he just going to ignore it? Is he just going to go on about his life and be like, not really worried about that? Well, I'm sorry, you have to worry about it, because we've all just saw what happened. That was a massacre on Amazon Prime. I don't even know if Jeff Bezos knew he signed up for when he let all them niggas on stage like that. I mean, Kendrick brought everybody together. He brought Bloods, Crips, everybody together on that one stage. It was just a monumental night. And man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be from LA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LA. Y'all see I got my, I got my fear of God on. I got little LA. I would never wear this in LA, of course, because I don't really know how the politics go down there, but I had to find something to put on to kind of represent what went on tonight, man. But yeah, big win for hip hop. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Drake, we're gonna see what you got, man. But there was a knockdown punch out, man. Hey, gotta call it for what it is. But that's the game. That's hip hop. That's what we signed up for when we get in this thing. It's all competition, and that's what make it fun. That's what make it what it is. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. So that being said, it is late. I still have a ton of energy for some reason. Maybe it's because of the concert. But I'm finna get in here and get the editing. And as for y'all, make sure y'all stay carefree and make sure y'all stay safe. Stay tuned to my next video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. All those good things. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.